You know, so to be honest, I never really realized that I was very good at this, but I told myself from day one that I was going to succeed at it. The number one thing that drew me to cage fighting was I was scared out of my mind to do it. And that sounds kind of counterintuitive, I guess, for most people, but for me, then I wanted to defeat that. I am the Immortal Matt Brown, and fighting has saved my life. I was headed down the wrong path, doing drugs and alcohol, being around the wrong people. One day I found a cage fight and just devoted my life to the martial arts ever since. In terms of my struggle with addiction, fighting was the catalyst. It just gave me a direction in my life. It gave me a purpose. It gave me a reason to wake up every day and not want to go party or do drugs. It wasn't that it played a role, it was the only role. There really wasn't anything else that helped me. I wouldn't be standing here today without MMA and martial arts in particular. I've been in the UFC for 10 years now, had 25 fights, I believe. I'm tied with the record for the most knockouts in welterweight history. To be honest, there's not one fight that sticks out that makes me more proud than the next. So it's really about the process. It's about, you know, coming in, training every day, and that camaraderie. And so if there was one fight that I would be proud of, it'd be the fight with myself. That's the fight that I've won. The one thing I think that we could correct about the perception of fighters is that we're angry people, or that we are mean, cocky, arrogant. But I think more so than any other sport I've ever seen, fighters are very down-to-earth, humble people. What people forget is that we get humbled all the time. In the gym, like, we're constantly getting beat. Like, we're constantly losing at something. You know, any good fighter is regularly putting himself in bad positions to get beat, figure it out so they can, you know, advance and evolve their games. 4 months ago here in Lewis Center, I opened Immortal Martial Arts Center with the purpose of raising the level of martial arts in Central Ohio. You know, the greatest thing I like about coaching is watching the progression of people that come in here day one and don't know a single thing, and then a few months later they're out there maybe submitting people or hitting the bag clean and, you know, maybe sparring, you know, whatever it is. Every single thing I do, I attack it with 100% intensity and 100% heart. That to me is really just my philosophy in life. I mean, I want people to know that I gave everything that I had, and I can sleep at night with no regrets when I know that I did that.